Welcome back to Trails to Azure. We've got some more quests to do, and the first one we're going to do is going to Amorka's village. So let's go ride the car and head on over. I'm so glad I got some of these upgrades for the car, especially ones that will just gain a lot of stuff. So Tolta told us to meet him at his place, so let's just head on over there and see what he has to say. Oh, there's the door. Why am I thinking there was no door there? Oh, there you are, sir. Oh! Is that Harold? It is, I think. Just what does my fool of a son think he's doing? It's concerning, yes. I believe there's a possibility he's been... Hello, Chief Tolta. You called this for the special support section? Oh, and Mr. Hayworth is here too. There you all are. I've been waiting. I take it you've seen the request. Thank you for coming. Sure thing. Oh, why are you here though, Mr. Hayworth? As it so happens, he has a stake in this particular problem as well. After talking things over with Chief Tolta, Chief Tolta and I decided it would be prudent of us to consult with the SSS. Considering the circumstances, we thought the situation called for a professional investigation. If that's the case, this must be a serious issue. I recall the description mentioning that this had something to do with your son, correct? Yes, it's a very complicated matter. I can brief you all in the details if you're ready to accept the request. Is now a good time? Well, we're ready to help. We're ready to help, Chief Tolta. Just tell us everything we need to know. Thank you, SSS. I'm in your debt once again. As for what's going on, my son Derek has been acting strangely recently. I get the sense he has some kind of sinister plan in the works. Sinister? Is it really that bad? Well, I don't know the details yet. As a matter of fact, I don't know what's going through that boy's head at all. You see, not long ago, Derek told Harold that Amorka would no longer be doing business with him. Oh! So is he planning to get a new business partner for the town? Really? Why would he do that? Haven't you always been on excellent terms with the village, Mr. Hayworth? Yes, I've done my best to be kind to the people here ever since we started doing business. I came to see Chief Tolta today because I was afraid there had been some kind of misunderstanding. And let me guess, the chief here was just out of the loop as you were. Am I right? Yes, you are. We never intended to wrong Mr. Hayworth like this. Losing a customer in him would have been a grave loss for our village. I'm sure my son is fully aware of that as well. This certainly is strange. What reason could Derek have to go over your head and make a decision like that so rashly? That's exactly what Harold and I have been discussing. In doing so, a certain questionable individual came to mind. Derek has been meeting with a foreigner from out of state recently. A foreigner? We don't have many details on him for the moment. All we know is that he and Derek have been talking behind closed doors. Nothing says suspicious, quite like a secret meeting. Quite right. As such, my request to you is to investigate this foreigner for us. If he truly is plotting something sort of nefarious scheme, we need to put a stop to it at once. I apologize if this comes off as rude, but is something like this truly worth submitting a support request for? Surely the logical approach would be to simply speak to your son yourself. Don't think that's our call, Teotot. I'm embarrassed to say so, but the young lady is correct. Derek and I have been at odds on how best to run the village for a long time. Yeah, we've seen that come up a couple times now. I have tried to confront him about this, but I can never get a straight answer out of him. As his father, it pains me to admit that. No wonder you decide to consult us. That about brings us up to speed. We'll begin investigating immediately. I was thinking we could start by interviewing each of the villagers. Feel free to do so. Incidentally, Derek and Elkin are delivering produce to the city right now. You may be better off speaking with them last. Thank you for looking into this, SSS. I hope you can get to the bottom of things. We'll do everything we can, Mr. Hayworth. Oh, I wonder as to which foreigner they're speaking to, though. I've got a couple ideas in mind, but I don't think it's them. But I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so... Anybody in here today? No, it's empty as per usual. Just had to check all the same. So speak to those guys last. So let's see if we can find anybody else to speak to. Hey, hello. That foreigner who's been coming by is quite the cheerful fella. He's never without a smile. Something about it really puts me at ease. Smiley fella, huh? Excuse me, I have a few questions for you. Lloyd asked about the foreigner who's been visiting Amorica Village recently. Oh, him? Well, if I had to describe that man, I'd say considerate? Considerate? Can you elaborate? Well, once he was passing by the children as they were playing, and they accidentally got his clothes dirty. Rather than raise a fuss, he paid it no mind. In fact, he even gave them some candy. I didn't decide whether to thank, compliment, or apologize to him. He had me speechless. Interesting. Well, thanks for your time. Hey kids. This foreign guy who's been coming to the village gave us some candy. I thought he'd yell at us for getting his clothes all dirty, but he didn't. Man, it's a good thing nice people like him exist. Oh. There's something up with that monocle guy. Monocle guy, monocle guy. Why am I drawing a blank? He acts nice, he smiles all big, but his eyes look like they're hiding something. Okay, at least one of the kids knows it's not all smiles and rainbows and candy. Mom spanked Camille the other day. His butt was all red like an apple. Okay. That's certainly something. How about through here? Elkin's making a produce delivery to the city. He's been such a good mood lately. He'll look for any excuse to take the long way home. To be fair, I can understand why he's so happy with the massive bargain he's made. Guy with the monocle, though, and a big smile. What the heck? Excuse me, I have a few questions for you. Lloyd asked about the foreigner who's been visiting Amorica Village recently. Oh, him! He's got a keen eye, I can tell you that much. What do you mean by that? Well, the man's become infatuated with our honey. He was raving about it being a surefire hit that he could sell across the entire continent. Sell across the entire continent? What is he, a traitor or something? I've never heard of him outright say it, but that seems likely. With discerning tastes like that, I'm sure he's already made a name for himself. I'd be thrilled if my grandson were to follow his example. Is that so? Well, now we know the dude is some kind of merchant. That's good information to have. Thank you for your help. Not a problem. Feel free to talk to me again anytime. And you? There's been a guy in the village lately who's dressed to the nines. He told Gramps that I was such a capable lad. Of course, Gramps was thrilled. I can tell he's just flattering me, though. Oh, do you have anything new? No, you don't. Okay, so nothing there. Oh, I should go to the tavern too. Because, well, obviously there's people there. That's around this way. Yeah, yeah. A nice man has been hanging around here lately. I hear he's from a famous foreign company, but I've never heard him brag about it. It's nice to know there are still some people with class in this world. Okay. Evidently, that foreigner's been around the block a few times. He immediately sensed my love for Seely and cheered me on. What a great guy. I am still very suspicious about him. Anybody up here? Before I go speak to the guys at the bar. Nobody here. Okay. And in here? Oh, hello. And that does it for the sheets. Before I had stuff in, I always wanted to be a maid at a hotel. After helping out here in the inn, I'd have to say, it's enjoyable work. Not everybody thinks so though, but I'm glad that you're enjoying it. And I've already gotten that book before, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay, guys. I borrowed a book called The True Mysteries of Crossbell from the library. This story of the man searching for his lost head gave me chills. Oh gosh, that sounds very appropriate for October and Halloween coming up. That's a spooky one, all right. Still, if you don't have a head, how can you possibly cry out to the people asking them to find it? And now it's not so scary anymore. Yeah, it's sort of lost its charm, huh? Excuse me. I have a few questions for you. Lloyd asked about the foreigner who's been visiting Amorica Village recently. Oh, the man who's been staying here on and off? Well, he's pleasant enough to be around. Very polite at that. Polite, huh? I see. And would you happen to know this man's name? Let me think. I believe it was Minith? Or at least that's what he wrote in the guest registry. Minith. At least we now have a name to work with. Is there anything else you can tell us about this individual? Well, he wasn't too chatty, so there wasn't much to tell. He did call Derek up to his room a couple of times to talk about something or another. That's pretty much all I know. Sounds like the secret meetings Chief Tolt has been worrying over. Yeah, not the most game-changing information, but it's something. Thank you for your help. Not a problem. I'm happy to be of service. But if you really want to thank me, why don't you order some food while you're here? Well, I could, but what do you have? Oh, I can make this now. Sweet chocolate. Warding sandwich. No, I think I'll pass on that. So I think I've talked to everyone? Yeah, I guess I have. Okay, we have more information to go off of now that we've spoken to the villagers. The man is named Minith, and he is believed to be a foreign merchant. He is supposedly a kind man as well. Type that is courteous, patient, and caring with kids. On the other hand, we don't know why he's here in the first place, and that's suspicious in and of itself. You make a good point. Yes, we never did learn of a motive in any of those conversations. The biggest thing that stands out is him talking with the village chief's son in secret. That doesn't pass the smell test. I'm inclined to agree. It's incongruent with everything else we heard. I say we should follow up on that. Wait, look over by the entrance. Oh, he's got a brand new truck? That's Elkin, the one who went with Derek into the city. He must have just gotten back. Let's go speak with him. Was that a new truck or is that the same one they've always had? I always had the suspicion that it's a new truck, but maybe I'm wrong. Excuse me. Elkin, right? We've got a couple of things we'd like to ask you. Oh, yeah? What can I do for you? Let me guess, you came to ask about my shiny new orbital truck here? No. Sorry to disappoint. Aw, really? But it's the Vern Company's latest model. Mammoth gave it to me for real cheap. Hold on a moment. By Minith, you mean the foreigner who's been visiting the village recently, correct? Just how cheap are we talking here? Get this. I got it for low price, just 50,000 mira. Only 50,000 mira. What I wouldn't give to be that lucky just once. Does the goddess have it in for me or something? Easy, Noelle. I can see you turning as green as your hat. Sorry. Force a habit. Moving past Noelle's mechanophilia. Oh gosh, it took me a moment to try to figure out how to say that one. The average market value of a new truck should be nearly 500,000 mira, which makes the amount you paid exorbitantly low. That would be about a 90% discount. Sounds more like a charity than a bargain. Well, he said the price cut was so we could make our work easier without breaking our budget. He and Derek have been working out some sort of plan. I guess coming along. That Minith, I tell you, my hat's off to him. Plan? Shoot! Derek said I'm not supposed to talk about it. Pretend you didn't hear that. Anyway, this Minith guy's the real deal. So you say. Oh, wait a minute. Did you come back alone, Elkin? Chief Tolta said you and Derek went to the city together to deliver produce. We did, but Derek told me he'd catch a bus back to the village later. He said he had some business to take care of in the hotel in the entertainment district. Another meeting with Minith, I'm guessing. Hey, Lloyd. This could be our chance. To speak with him face to face? Probably, yeah. We should head over and check things out. Thank you for speaking with us, Elkin. This was very helpful. No problem. Not that I get what you're after, but hey, good luck all the same. Yeah. Something does not smell right. So, let's head on back to Crossbell.
行くか。どこに行こうかな。さあ、行くぞ。
Get to the garage.
よし、着いたぞ。
Okay, now that we're here, so the hotel, which will be the entertainment district. Oh, hey, it's a casino. I had a lot of fun there. Oh. Fancy car. Real fancy. Do you know of anything here? Maybe Crossbellian, but I used to work for a hotel in the Empire. Maybe I shouldn't say this out loud, but the downside was having to cater to Airbonian nobles. It got old fast. My career has always been a lot less stressful now that I've moved back home. Okay, well, it's good to know. Now it's a matter of just finding the room they went to. Do you know anything? The debut of Arkansas's revival show is coming closer by the day. I didn't manage to get a ticket, but I'm still looking forward to hearing how it turns out. Oh, it'll be glorious, and I'm looking forward to seeing Sully's debut. Okay, not here. I'm guessing the more fancier rooms, right? At least that's my guess. Well, upwards. Maybe one of these. Oh, I think it's there. Anything else you can tell me, though? Many of us yearn for independence, but not all. That difference in opinion cannot be ignored. Having lived through the past several decades, I know well the threat posed by our neighbors to the east and west. However, perhaps now is the time for Crossbell to make a change, just like the way Hotel Minium has. Alright, we'll meet up again tomorrow then. Good talking to you as always. Haha, caught you. Wait, aren't you... pardon us. You're a detective, No, you're a detective. No, I'm a detective. You're Derek from Morica Village, correct? That's me. Is there something I can help you with? I probably should have opened with this, but we're with the Crossbell Police Special Support Section. We have a few questions we'd like to ask. That's so. Let me guess. My father sent you here, didn't he? So he even called the police, huh? That's just rich. He had his reasons. I already know his game. He's snooping around to find out what I'm up to, right? Well, I have nothing to hide. Ask me anything you want. Not the reaction I was expecting. I'll get straight to the point then. We were told that you've been meeting in secret with a man named Minith recently. Would you mind explaining why? Whatever. It's not as though my father can do anything about it. Minith has been helping me out with a little project of sorts. It's all part of my plan to revolutionize the village. Revolutionize the village? Oh, why would you keep something so important from your father? Well-intentioned or no, doesn't it concern him just as much as it does you? I've tried talking to my father about this kind of thing more times than I can count. All he ever has to say is that I've lost sight of our ideals, and that making drastic changes won't solve anything. But if things continue the way they are, a rural village like ours has no future. Real, meaningful reform is the only way for us to keep Amorica alive. My father just doesn't understand that one bit. I see. And this is from there that you encountered this Minith character. Unlike my father, he actually is willing to listen to my ideas. In fact, he helped me discover a huge opportunity with our village's apiary. I plan on working with him to launch a major enterprise in the near future. You what? Can you even hear yourself right now? Mind your own beeswax. Literally. That's all I have to say to you. You got what you came for, right? I need to get back to the village if you don't mind. Can I speak to this Minith guy? That was rather curt. Yeah, he totally blew us off. Huh. Hey, are any of you thinking what I'm thinking? Maybe we could try speaking with this Minith guy for ourselves. Good call. Maybe you'll give us a better idea of what the Jamoke is all about. What do you say we show ourselves in? Yeah, let's show ourselves in. Here goes nothing. Who is it? I didn't order any room service? Excuse me. We're looking for Mr. Minith. I apologize for bothering you, but we're with the Crossbell Police Special Support Section. We have a couple of questions we'd like to ask you. Oh dear, you're police officers? Why did you say so sooner? Come in, the door's unlocked. This almost feels too easy somehow. Maybe he's more wheeler-dealer than we think? Alright, we're coming in. Pleased to meet your acquaintance. I'm Minith. What brings you here today? Like I said, we have a few simple questions we'd like you to answer. Will that be alright? But of course, I would be delighted to help an officer of the law. Was there some kind of trouble in the area, perhaps? Not exactly, no. This pertains to you specifically. We want to know more about you and what brought you to Amorica Village. Could you start by telling us about yourself? Well, this is a surprise. But as seeing your police officers, I suppose I have no reason not to cooperate. To reiterate, my name is Minith, and I'm a corporate executive. My responsibilities range from product development to sales and operations. I've been visiting Amorica Village to secure an important business deal on behalf of the Quincy Company. Okay. Did you say Quincy Company? Not ringing any bells personally. You've heard of them, Mademoiselle? In a sense, the Quincy Company is a famous international confectionery. They're one of the most prominent names in their field. You can even get their products here in Crossbell. Yeah, that does sound familiar. I think I used to buy their chocolates as a kid. I always paid attention to what was in the wrappers and what was on them. That's quite all right, young man. I too was what one might call a brand blind in my youth. You see, despite working for the company, I've never been one for sweets. It was my long-standing reputation as an irrefusable salesman, in fact, that led me to my current position. My apologies. I didn't mean to get us off track with my personal milestones. It's fine. We're the ones who asked. So about that business deal with the Morka village you mentioned, would it happen to do with Derek, the son of the village chief? He told us it had something to do with the future of the village. Oh, did he now? In that case, I suppose there's no sense in keeping those details under wraps. Yes, Derek and I have indeed built a strong working relationship over the past several days. We were aware of that much. Could you elaborate? But of course. What else is going on here? The Quincy Company is constantly seeking out new opportunities to grow our confectionery business. As such, the head office tasked me with a project to that effect. Our goal is to gain a foothold from which we can expand into Crossbell. In other words, you want to establish a subsidiary of Quincy Company here in our state. Precisely. I began my inquiry by paying a visit to the department store in the city. There, I found it. The luxurious, high-grade honey produced in Morka Village. That honey is made with lotus flowers from the village's fields. I do recall Mr. Hayworth praising it for its quality. And so we should. That honey is a product of nature's bounty, passed down through the ages for generations. Seeing those fields was like the goddess herself, showing me the way to a brand new confectionery venture. I call it the American Honey Company. The American Honey Company? Not exactly pushing the envelope, but I won't deny it's pretty catchy. We plan on selling candies made primarily from Morka Village's delectable honey. But in order to do so, we'll need the full cooperation of the villagers themselves. And so I approached the incoming chief, Derek, with the most magnificent proposal. I asked if he would like to oversee the construction of the factory, as well as the new business enterprise. You offered to make Derek the manager of a Quincy Company subsidiary? Yes, naturally my company would make full use of its sales and marketing expertise. The fields, too, would be overseen by our staff. We don't want to cause trouble for the villagers, after all. On the contrary, we only wish to ease their life's burdens. Where do you intend on building the factory, though? After discussing a great many possibilities, I've settled on utilizing the village's private property on Old America Road. Since it's only ever been used for storage, Derek was readily willing to agree to the arrangement. No doubt almost anybody would be under those terms, especially with how keen Derek is on revolutionizing the village. Everyone comes out as winner, isn't that just swell? So glad you understand. In my eyes, Derek's talents and strong sense of responsibility are more than enough to qualify him for the position. With that, I've divulged all that I can. Does that answer your questions? It does. Thank you for your cooperation. I don't like this idea at all. And if the mayor and Mr. Hayworth find out, I don't think they'll like it either. I'm not quite too sure what the villagers would. I don't think they would. I think we have a much better grasp of what's going on in the village now. Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss further? Not at the moment, no. Sorry to take up your time. We'll be going now. No problem at all, officers. Come again anytime. Please, take care. Where do we even begin? This is quite the plan they've put together. Evidently, Minith is more shrewd a man than we took him for. Whole spiel took some untangling, but it sounds like it could pay off big time. Seems too good to be true, honestly. Yeah. At any rate, I think we've got all the answers we're looking for. Yeah. Let's head back to Amorca Village. Chief Tolta is going to want to hear about this. I don't believe this. Minith is with the Quincy Company? And then there's this whole Amorcan Honey Company business? This is quite an extensive plan they have, and it involves building a factory on the village's private property, no less. Never did I take Derek as a type to pursue something like this. Has Derek returned to the village yet, by the way? That's right, I don't believe I've seen him around. He said he'd be returning to the village when we ran to him at the hotel. Well, I must confess that Derek doesn't come home very often these days. Instead, he's been renting a room for himself at the Ash Tree Inn. I understand Minith has been staying there as well. Perhaps that was Derek's reason for relocating? That way, his plans to industrialize our land could proceed without my knowing. What a shameful excuse for a father I am. I wouldn't be so sure about that. What if moving into the ash tree was actually Minith's idea rather than Derek's? Maybe it was him who was trying to keep you from catching wind of what's going on. Yeah, that's a good point. What do you mean? I'll let our dashing leader handle the details. Ignoring that first part, I'll do my best to explain. Is there something more to this than we realize, Lloyd? Keep in mind that I'm only speculating. But I have my suspicions about this Minith character. What do you mean? The plan he had laid out for us would supposedly benefit everyone involved. Amorca Village gains a new industry, while the Quincy Company gains a subsidiary in a market they want to expand into. At a glance, it seems all well and good. Almost too good to be true, don't you think? Well, now that you mention it. As another point of concern, consider the ridiculously low price in which Minith sold a new orbital truck to Elkin. In this context, we can think of it as an upfront investment. An orbital truck isn't something you gift to someone at random, not at the prices they go for. I've never heard of one selling for only 50,000 Mira until now. What are you two getting at? Is that he knows he's going to be making the Mira back, isn't he? That's very strange indeed. A company as large as Quincy wouldn't normally invest this much capital into an unproven startup. They wouldn't, would they? I don't like where this is headed. It leads me to believe that Minith has an ulterior motive. One that's guaranteed to make him a profit. This is just all conjecture, of course, but I would still suggest that you keep what we're saying in mind. I will. We'll have to be careful about how we approach this matter. And kudos on the fine investigative work, SSS. I feel as though I finally understand what's going on here. Thank you for the help. Happy to, Chief Tolta. Are you saying you can handle it from here? We could continue investigating if you like. That's all right. You've done more than enough for now. As soon as I heard about their plans to build a factory on our property, I knew I could never support such a thing. I'll have to speak with Derek later and try to persuade him, not just as his father, but as a chief. Perhaps that'd be for the best. We'll be excusing ourselves then. Don't hesitate to follow up with us if there's anything else we can do. Of course, I'll be sure to call on you again if the need arises. Really? That was a lot quicker than I expected and didn't really do much? Or I didn't have to do much. A heck of a lot. Well, there's other stuff I still need to do, of course. One is going after a monster. And I still have to find out some information about some cryptids, right? Oh, there's also the stuff I need to do with the news service too.
どうしますか?
Well, before we do that, just leave for a second. And if I remember correctly with the monster is old mines. So let's head over there
目的
and
地を
see
選
what
んで
we
くださ
can
い。
find. Let's go here.
お安いご用です。
Just make it easy.
はい、到着しました。
Alrighty. Well, there's that other entrance to the mine, and that was up here somewhere, I believe. Was it up this section? Yeah. It's around here. And into this part of the mine. The old gate to the old mine is locked. Our wanted monster request says the target is in the old mine outside town, but it looks like we can't get in. Perhaps we should consult with Mayor Bixen beforehand then. Okay, let's go see the mayor. Mayor Bixen, he'd speak to you. We replaced the gate at the old mine after the last one was damaged. Speaking of, would you mind holding on to this for me? Just in case? Old mine key. Okay, that's what I needed. Are you sure this is alright? We are outsiders after all. I know I can trust you, SSS folk. Should your investigation take you there for any reason, feel free to enter. We recently replaced the ladder, so it should be easier to move around inside. Thank you. We'll make sure to keep this key safe. And hello, ma'am. Crossbell pays a combined total of 10% of its taxes to the Empire and the Republic. That's a staggering amount to ask of a burgeoning economy like ours. The whole arrangement sums up Crossbell's relationship with the two major powers perfectly. Yeah. Well, we'll see about that. The gate to the old mine is locked. The spare key obtained from Mayor Bixen should be able to unlock it. Use the key. The gate was unlocked. Okay, in we go. And it's still all glowy and purple here. Well, I don't need to refresh it at all. What the hell am I again? 67. Now there was a treasure around here. That was a monster-based one. Like a big one that I could open up. Was it here? Or was it... Yeah, it was here. You sense powerful amount... Oh, no. It's 85. No. I'm not there quite yet. It's a ladder. Climb down? Yes. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, and everybody all runs away, of course. Down we go. I wonder how far this bat is. Oh, I remember you guys. You were very annoying. I wonder which way. I'm wondering if it's the same area that we were at before. Okay, I'm just going to save quickly. Why? Because I'm hoping that everything's going to be okay. Oh, yes, you're here. Is the glowing grass still here? Oh, I can't see it from this point. A large monster is prowling around. Exterminate. Oh.
みんな気をつけて。
了解です。
Well, let's get ready, shall we? Let's get ready.
一気に行くぞ。おう。
I've got a couple of new tricks up my sleeve, or so I'd like to think. And let's just find out exactly what we're dealing with. I know the monster's name, yes, but I don't know anything else about it. Nagolo bat. Bat that's become too fat after sucking too much blood. Uses his weight to fight. Okay, so I can do various stuff to it, but I can't blind it, unfortunately. Oh well.
行くぜ。
What can we do instead? Well, what we could do, it says weak to water, right? Oh, I don't have any water. But firework? Yeah, it would. So, let's just do a heat wave, shall we? Can I get more? Oh, I can get this one. Yay! Chomp, chomp, chomp. Not so bad. Everybody in? Come on. Get into the circle. Nope. Apparently not. But what I could do is... Oh, can I get multiples? Can I get 3? No. I can get 2. Yeah, let's get these 2. Again, I know they're going to be resisting certain things, but hey, it's... Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh, but I can do hydro cannon. And let the hammer hit the floor. Yeah, let's do that. I know I have to deal with Randy. Well, Randy is going to be dizzy for a few turns, actually. Okay. We will have to deal with you. We will definitely have to deal with you. Yeah, let's do that. Well, at least it doesn't cast anything, but yeah, they weren't kidding when they said they throw the weight around. Chomp. Chompy chomp 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 chomp. And... Oh, that was easy. I think I'll continue doing that. That is great. Oh, you don't like that, did you? Haha. No, you didn't. Let's just encourage one more time. And Randy, we're going to do a heat wave. Wait. Oh, I have an idea. Yes, let's do this. Because this is ice and everything, it should do a really good amount of damage, right? Hey, did some. Fat press. Oh, that was not so nice. They weren't kidding when they said they throw the weight around. Oh. Yeah, let's give this a shot. And at least I got 2. Maybe 1 dead? Almost. Not quite. Fat press. Ow. Oh, how dare you walk out of the way? Oh, that's rude. I've got to heal people. Oh, actually... Yeah, that worked out fairly well. Yeah, that did. Yeah, let's do it that way. And since we got the level 11 crit, let us... Yes. Let's use this to its full advantage. Oh, sweet. One's dead. And do we still get all 3? Nope, got 1. Yeah, let's see how this goes. I got strength up, so hopefully that should do something. Oh, did it for a bit, actually. Come closer, I'll tell you a tale.
Thanks.
Ow. Ow. You're mean. You're very mean. Let's just encourage everybody. And what are you guys gonna do? Just get closer to poor Randy? Yeah. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
任せて。
Let's go cure Randy, shall we?
え、
Oh,
助かりました。
wow.
おっしゃ
I said I was going to cure Randy, but that didn't really happen now, did it? No, it did not. Yeah,
暗いな
well, one's dead.
うわ
Uh,
甘いっての
there we go.
さて、
No, that really won't work. Yeah, let's do this.
起動。
Just secure everybody a little bit
あり
more.
がとう
There we go. Much better. Now, Ellie, can we cure him?
エニグマ駆動。
There we go. That's much better.
さ
And I do need to get some more EP in her. Ow. Oh, he's
俺の番だな
let's get these two.
援護します。電磁ネット。
That is helpful.
投射。
Thanks, Noel. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Yeah, there we go. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Yeah,
今だ。
let's do this.
クロスミラージュ。
Oh, fat press? No!
行くぞ
Randy, you're having a hell of a hard time, aren't you? Yes, you are. Let's encourage.
一気に行くぞ
はい。
Ah. Randy, no!
今だわ。
There. Oh, fudge. Yeah. It seems to be a waste, but sure.
生命女神の奇跡を。
It's a bit of a waste, but he needs it. He totally needs it.
オーラメイン。
And I didn't want him to be killed. I want him to get all the XP too.
サンクス
Yeah, he's saying thank you, but he's totally confused.
おっしゃ
Well, not anymore at any rate. Well, I could do this. Temporal Blade. No. Yeah, let's get these three. We'll get our revenge for being chomped on too many times. It'll feel so nice. Now, how much does this do? Oh, cool. Got one down, and one's almost dead.
Hi.
One is almost dead. Yeah.
そこです。
Not much, I know. Not much indeed. Yeah,
えいと
that's better.
任
I
せ
see
て
the。gator goes chomp, chomp, chomp. Let's take out this one. Yeah, there we go. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one gone and another one done. Let's get his attention, shall we?
私の番です。
Do. Let the hammer drop.
エニグマ駆動。
おっしゃは
Oh, he's doing a fair good job. Oh, jeez. Ooh. Alright.
俺の番だな
I may need to heal some people soon. I think I really do want to heal some people soon. Let's go after you.
えいと
You're done.
え、
And let's cure poor Tio here.
それ
I wonder, is this going to be enough to kill it? Oh, yes, it is.
これもみんなの勝利ですね
Oh, that wasn't too bad. More sepith, nom 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 nom. Beast flesh, oh, that's helpful. Exterminated monster in the old mine. Obtain craft book, blast. Look at that. It was hiding in another craft book. I think this one is geared towards Tio and Noelle's weapons of choice. Shall we begin testing it, Noelle? I'm game if you are. Let's do this, Tio. Tio and Noelle learned Blast Hammer. By spending 100 CP each, they can unleash a powerful combination attack. Ooh, that is actually very, very helpful. And that's another one done. I think the only one I still have left now is Taste of Crossbell, and that's the with the news service. Well, granted, I have to still find out information regarding the cryptids too. I can try to take a look, but I don't think I'm anywhere close to going after those things. I think if I did, it'll be instant death. Well, managed to get over to the boathouse. And I know the guys are there. There's a fishing spot because I've already gone there before. Oh, the fishers! Sheesh, that is one creepy monster. If it gets any closer to the boathouse, we're totally screwed. Right, we'll have to evacuate the second that happens. For now, though, we better wait for the CGF to come out here. Well now, is that you, Lloyd? Yes, it is. Hey guys, I haven't been fishing much. I need to fish more. Long time no see, Certain. We heard that a giant cryptid was spotted around here? A cryptid, you say? That's a fitting name if I ever heard one. But yes, that cryptid, or whatever it is, suddenly appeared from deep in the marsh yesterday evening. We contacted the CGF to come take care of it, but no updates on that yet. Are you and the SSS here to deal with it, Lloyd? We are. The CGF transferred the request to us. Could you start by telling us about the details of the situation, please? Sure. So, like I said, it all started yesterday evening. We were just going about our business when suddenly we got spooked by the strangest animal cry we've ever heard. There was a suspicious shadow moving deep within the part of the marsh that had always been sealed off. So we decided to go and check it out. That's when we spotted the cryptid. After that, we immediately made our report to the CGF. We thought about clearing out from the place, but the thing just stayed there. Didn't seem like it was going to change either. Just to be safe, we've been taking turns monitoring the situation since last night. A wise decision. Did anything in particular happen while you were watching it? Not that I know of. Actually, there's one thing. We could definitely tell it was hostile approaching it from far, but how to put this? It felt like the reason it hasn't crept over to the boathouse is because it can't. Like, it's immobile. Though, obviously, we can't confirm that. I see. So, A, it came out of nowhere, and B, it can't leave the general area. Probably has something to do with all that spatial distortion stuff. I wouldn't be surprised. In that case, we'd like to head in and investigate right away. Is that okay with you, Certain? If by investigate you mean to exterminate, then go ahead, be my guest. Here, I'll unlock the A for you. Welcome to Certain Doom. Alright, you're good to go. It's all up to you now. Do you have any final requests? Any last words? Maybe we should notify. We should have somebody from St. Ursula's be on standby, right? To, see if they can patch you up. Thanks. We'll take care of this. Okay, yay! I finally get to go around here. Although... Oh!
あれが幻獣か
Yeah. all-knowing one. Oh! It's a grass stuff. It's the grass stuff back there. My theory is right?
通り結構でけえな。
Mama Jama. Yeah, it is, but okay, so these monsters are connected to the grass somehow. I'm not quite too sure all the details yet, but yeah, they seem to be connected.
ティオスキ、場の歪みはどうだ？
Probably the answer is yes.
時、空、幻。上位三属性の発現を確認しました。今のところ原因は不明です。
It's the grass.
そう。
それで結局どうするんだい？
Let's not deal with this right now, please.
警備隊の報告ではかなり危険なタイプみたいだ。対峙するなら慎重に仕掛けよう。
Oh, absolutely.
了解しました。
Okay, so we know that the grass is there. I'm going to suspect that with the other one, we're going to see the same thing. So, wait, does that update my log? I think it did, right? No, it did not. Ugh. Well, it's good to know that we found it. We know what it looks like. But I think if I tried to take it on right now, I would get the floor wiped. Wait, well, there would be nothing left for me. Let's just leave it at that. So, I guess at this point, I may as well go back to Crossbell and speak with the news service?
どうしますか？
Maybe that's what I need to do. So let me just head on
目
over
的地を
there.
選んでください。
Crossbell
お
City in the
安いご
garage.
用です。
So speak to the Crossbell service. Wait, can I speak? I wonder if I can speak to Sao. And then, well, I really don't have an urge to or need to. But considering I saw them not too long ago, well, some of his lackeys, I'm curious. A sign is hung on the door. Hayway Trading Limited, Crossbell branch. If you have business with us, please knock. I don't really have business with them right now, so I guess I'm out of luck. So, into the Crossbell service and speak to the receptionist. Welcome to the Crossbell News Service. Ah, hello there, SSS. Are you here on official business? Good morning. Yeah, we came to follow up on a support request from the CNS. It was something about needing help with a gourmet guide. Oh, of course. Thank you all for coming. Are you able to start the request right away? Our stomachs are ready, or our stomachs can wait? Our stomachs are ready. Yeah, we can begin whenever. Understood. If I could just have you wait on the second floor then? The staff member in charge of the request will tell you the details. Oh, Grace! Hello, hello, my dearest SSS. Sorry to keep you waiting. I had a feeling it was going to be you, Grace. The probability was high from the start. Well, don't sound so disappointed. Can't you show at least a little enthusiasm? It's been forever since our last collaboration. If I recall correctly, your previous support request sent us on a trip all across the state. Wait, it's just what are you planning to have us do this time? The request said something about gathering material for a gourmet guide, no? You know it. I got a proposal from the Crossbell Business Owners Association a while back. Apparently, they were inspired by Mayor Croiss's efforts. Long story short, too late. The CNS is teaming up with them to put out a gourmet guide. In conjunction with the Business Owners Association, what exactly does that entail? Basically, they plan to feature the best eating establishments in Crossbell State. And in addition to the coverage, each place is going to offer discounts and other deals to readers. You know how it is. Keep Crossbell and Mira local and all that jazz. Pretty nifty little plan, wouldn't you say? I think I get it. That sounds pretty innovative. Sure, but let's cut to the chase. Part of this guide is going to feature gourmet recommendations from some of Crossbell's most prominent figures, like Maribel Croix from the IBC, for example, or Ilya, Theodore, and Eugene from Arc-en-Ciel. The goal is to get people talking, having some Crossbell celebrity citizens share their #1 picks. I do want to speak to Maribel, but I don't know if I trust anything that comes from her mouth now. And that's where the SSS comes in. You'll be taking part too. This is quite the request. I can't deny that it's piqued my interest. But does the SSS really belong in a lineup like that? I ain't too keen on it either. It's always nice to be shoulder to shoulder with Ilya and Maribel, don't get me wrong. But I don't think we're gonna be drawn in readers the same way they will. Let's not mince words here. We're the filler. No way! You can't seriously think that, can you? You guys have been blowing up. You've got a real fan base these days, you know? In fact, we've been getting lots of requests for lurid candidates of your everyday lives. Please don't. I'm just joking. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that you are popular in your own right. If that wasn't the case, I never would have asked you here in the first place. Fair enough. What would you like us to do then? So you're on board? Good. Now, let me give you the deets. First, you're going to head over to whatever restaurants or food carts you can think of and try their fare for yourselves. What I want is for each of you to find a dish that speaks to your soul. It's got to be the bee's knees and nothing less. After that, I'll have you all write a little article for your findings for here at the CNS. So we have to go to eateries around the state and choose our personal favorites among them. One problem though, what if one of us doesn't come across anything they like? Have some faith, Noelle. You know how big Crossbell is. I'm sure you can find at least one thing that tickles your taste buds. But if it really comes to that, I'll just have you write a little something about all the spots you checked out. But that's only as a last resort. Ideally, all 6 of you should have a favorite dish to introduce to our readers. Which means we're headed to at least 6 different places. Anything we should look out for? Or avoid, maybe? Let me think. Oh yeah, sorry, but everything in Michelin has already been covered and someone else is doing the bars. Other than that, knock yourselves out. No bars, no Michelin? Oh, this sucks. What a shame. That takes Trinity off the list too. Too bad. I'm sure Abbas would be disappointed to miss out on all these potential new customers. Sorry, Wazzy, I'll put a word in with the guys handling the bars. Oh, and I've already gotten in contact with all the eligible spots, so don't worry about the tab. We're paying. As long as you identify yourselves, they'll be happy to serve you their signature samples. That sounds lovely. So we just have to try 6 places minimum, excluding bars and anything Michelin. The main challenge is going to be pacing ourselves. We need to eat quite a lot for every one of us to find a favorite. Yeah, there's no rush. Take your time and savor everything Crossbell has to offer. Once you're all done, return to the CNS so you can report your findings. If I'm not in, just let Tria know and I'll get back to the office in a jiff. Got it. We'll get started then. Okay. Food tasting. Oh gosh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, there's so much places in Crossbell too. Oh, look at this one. Hey, are you here to try the best noodles in the land? You're in the right place. Yeah, I guess so. We're with the special sports section, and we're here about a request. The SSS explained their mission to gather gourmet recommendations. Oh yeah, that whole deal. You're in luck, officers. I'm about to let you sample one of the very best my cart has to offer. And best of all, it's on the house. I call these my heavenly noodles. Eat up, ladies and gents. What a comforting presentation. That deep red broth tells me this is going to have a kick. Maybe a punch and a chop while it's at it. Oh, come on, give it a chance. Get past the heat and your taste buds will be flying right up onto cloud 9. It'll probably feel more like Gehenna instead with our tongues on fire. Well, here goes nothing. Lloyd and the others ate the heavenly noodles. You're right. It's spicy, but with a deep, complex tang. I won't deny that it's delicious. My only concern is how hard it is to eat without splashing the broth everywhere. Good point. I don't think it'd be easy stain to get out. It's always the ladies that are telling me these things. I say that if you want to enjoy the best star noodles under Adios' sky, then who cares about a few stains? Damn straight. Randy? There's a whole world of rich flavors just beyond this bowl's spicy horizons. Combine that with these perfect supple noodles dancing in the broth, and you've got something only a real man could appreciate. This is it, Azelle, my man. This is the path of the noodle that you've been telling us. Yes, you finally get it now. Cherish it, young one. That's true enlightenment you're tasting. As a reward, I shall teach you the recipe that's served for the foundation of the very same noodles. Oh, great, recipe too. Master it and open the eyes of all your friends. Learn the recipe for Peddler's Noodles. Hey, thanks, Azelle. Randy was really into that dish. I guess that settles who's writing a piece about this place. Well, there's more food to go for sure. So next we can visit Long Lao because there's food there. Yeah, let's try it Long Lao. Let's go there. Let's go there. Oh, there's Reese. I'll be returning to the cathedral soon. Our doors are always open to you if you need the church's assistance. Yes, they are. Talk? The gourmet guide? Oh, I guess Master did mention that, yeah. He's over in the kitchen. You should go talk to him about it. Okay. Hey, Master. You have some good stuff? Can I help you? If you want to place an order, go do it at the counter. Sorry, but we're actually here regarding a support request. The SSS explained their mission to gather gourmet recommendations. Ah, the gourmet guide. Yes, I know of it. This is our midday rush, but I won't turn you away. Find yourselves an empty table. You'll be sampling the pride and joy of Long Lao, my peerless fried rice. Oh man, I can't wait. Sounds great. We'll go grab some open seats. Is there a table big enough for all of us? Oh, there is. Okay, good. Lloyd and the team ate the peerless fried rice. Delicious. Phew! You really know your stuff, Sang Sui. Don't think you'll be able to get a masterpiece like this anywhere but Long Lao. You better believe it. Fried rice has always been one of my specialties, but I honestly recently improved upon it. That is why it is peerless. Nothing compares. Chew, 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 munch, munch. Wow, you aren't kidding! Who would ever thought a dish so simple could taste so complex? I used to make fried rice all the time in the barracks, but this is a totally different dish made by a professional. Don't forget swallow. Damn. Look at her shovel it down the hatch. As long as she enjoys the food, I couldn't care less how she eats it. Would you like seconds? I've plenty to spare. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've never seen Noelle like this. She's like a kid in the middle of a growth spurt. I think we know who's going to handle a Long Lao's write-up. It's all yours, Noelle. Oh, no recipe this time? Oh, Marie! Yeah. Oh, she's so happy now. It's good. Where else can we go? There's no places in the downtown district I could go to. Well, there's Trinity, but I'm not allowed to. So, off we go to another location. And that location too doesn't have any vendors, I don't think. Oh. A young tourist asked me a good question a little while ago. Why do balloons float? And without a moment's hesitation, I told him it was because they're filled with hopes and dreams. And what did he do in response? He sneered. Kids these days can be so cruel. Yes, they can. Oh, gosh. Well, there's Vincent. Oh, should I speak to the chef? Yeah, maybe him. Haha, Heusendorf is a genius. Nono's culinary progress has made a rival of Saltio, so Heusendorf is using it to light a fire under him. A week from today, they're going to have a cooking showdown to determine who gets to serve as my sous chef. That's just for show, though. I'll take them both as honest chef, as long as they're willing to put the work in. But keep that to yourself. Less Saltio knows, the better. Oh, hello. I thought I would have gone back to waiting tables by now, but the manager asked for me to work in the kitchen a little longer, so I agreed. Not only that, but he asked me to compete against Saltio. He said it would be important for his future. I feel a little bit guilty tricking him into taking his job seriously, but I won't lie. Going head to head sounds like a great time. Maybe I need to speak to the head. Yeah. Good day, everyone. Welcome to Vincent. Do you have a reservation with us? Well, not exactly. We're with the special support section, and the SSS explained their mission to gather gourmet recommendations. Oh, I heard about that. So you're the ones writing the report, are you? Well then, please feel free to sit at any open table you like. If I may make a recommendation, our new seasonal herb pasta is absolutely superb. Thank you. We'd love to try it. Oh, this looks good. Lloyd and the others seated themselves and sampled the herb pasta. Munch, munch. Well, how'd you like our chef's specialty pasta? This is delicious. The flavor is rich and intense, but with a light, refreshing afternote. You can taste each and every herb, and every texture is perfectly al dente. Oh yeah, spaghetti in a can this ain't. One bite you know is made by pro. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Maybe we should bring Kia with us next time. Sounds like a good idea to me. Thank you for dining with us today. On behalf of all of us at Vincent, we look forward to your next visit. Oh! So maybe I can't do this all right now? Well, they did say it was long. What else is here? Well, there's the bakery, but I don't know. Well, I can talk to Oscar and see what he says. Oh, hey, Lloyd, what's up? Benet baked a batch of her newest creation. Here, give it a try. Received Benet Supreme. Thanks, Oscar. We'll be sure to enjoy it later. But if you wouldn't mind, we actually came to get your help on a support request. The SSS explained their mission to gather gourmet recommendations. Oh, so that's what they're having you do, huh? Well, I'm flattered. Honestly, I wish I could recommend all of our breads. But if I had to pick just one, it had to be the Benet Supreme I just gave you. Wow, really? Yep. Wish I could recommend my own, but Benet really nailed it this month. If you're looking for Morgan's fine loaf, this is the one. Just hold on a second. Oh, hey, Benet, I was just in the middle of recommending your... What in Adios' name do you think you're doing? I'm not done refining that one yet. I am not letting my bread go into that gourmet god until it's at least twice as good as yours. What are you freaking out about? It's already delicious if you ask me. Whatever. Don't let me catch you shilling my stuff for me without my say-so again. Got it? Whoa, somebody's touchy. Man, I don't get why she's always has to go ballistic on me like this. All I said was that her bread was good. Therein lies your answer, my good man. Guess Lloyd was the only lady killer growing up in these parts. Anyway, seeing Vinay is completely against it, could you maybe recommend something else? I guess I'm gonna have to. Alright, how about this? It's my latest creation, the Tender Cutlet Sandwich. The SSS ate the Tender Cutlet Sandwich. Munch, munch. Wow, this really melts in your mouth. Yeah, this sauce is something else. Great work, Oscar. Thanks, buddy. I'm still developing it, though, so it'll be a while before we actually have it on our shelves. That's a shame. Would it be better not to mention it in the article? It's up to you. But I promise to hook you up with the final version once it's done. We'll be certainly looking forward to it. Okay. Well, I'm getting a lot of different things out of this whole experience. What else can we do? Well, actually, maybe in the meantime, we will report on the requests we have. So let's go to the computer and see what happens. Port HQ.
皆さん、どうもお疲れ様です。
Hey, Fran.
それでは報告を受けたまわりますね。
So let's see how well we did or how poorly we did.
はい、お疲れ様でした。ふふ、さすが皆さんです。
Yeah, that was
ランクア
weird.
ップですね。
Oh!
おめでとうございます。
Medal of Luster. Huh.
大変でしたね。わわ、大変でしたね。
Really?
特典の品もすぐにそちらにお届けしますね。
Why, thank you.
お疲れ様でした。またよろしくお願いします。
Fantastic. So what is this Medal of Luster, though? Equipment. Let me just do this. Medal of Luster, Medal of Luster. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Speed plus 15. Oh. An award for remarkable achievement. Dispels all hesitation. Oh. If I put this on him, it'd be like, I am speed. Speed plus 10. Evasion plus... Oh. And it was speed plus... Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so more speed. I am speed. Speedy McSpeedyton, that is me. Thank you for watching the video today. I do appreciate it. If you can, leave a like as it does help, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. A huge thank you to my supporters, and if you'd like to help the channel, please feel free to visit the links in the description below and become a member. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!